remakes. It's your old pal, confidant, and sometimes secret lover, Dr. Creepy here. And I'm back after mourning the death of a dear friend. My computer died along with my sound effects, my graphics, my pictures, my music, everything. But a very dear friend, Chris Wintrip from Camellia Productions, has promised me new music, new sound effects, and yes, my very own theme song. Very groovy. Looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Chris. CameliaProductions.com. Go check them out. Another very groovy thing, I got this in the mail today. This is a signed picture postcard of Big Chuck and Little John. Now, Big Chuck and Little John were horror movie hosts, late night horror movie hosts out in Cleveland, and they were there for years. They were a big part of my childhood, and they both signed and personalized this, and it is a very, very cool gift. And this will go on the wall in my bar. Now, what I brought y'all in here for today is a look at some movies coming down the pipe the next couple years. Only a few, just a taste. A little segment I like to call Remake Madness. That's right, Remake Madness. There's a bunch of horror movies going to be remade, and here's a look at just a couple of them. Now, forgive the notepad, there's a lot of information here. Friday the 13th, that's the big one. They're remaking a classic, Friday the 13th, directed by Marcus Nispel. He was the director of the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, written by Damian Shannon and Mark Swift. Those were the writers of the Freddy vs. Jason movie. Starring stuntman Derek Mears as Jason Voorhees, and it's rumored Nana Visitor as Pamela Voorhees. Now, the synopsis: after the supposed death of her son at a summer camp, Pamela begins to kill camp employees. After her death at the hands of the remaining employees, Jason returns to continue her bloody work. A little bit of trivia. This movie was held up for a few years, the production of it. There was a dispute about who owned what rights. Apparently, for years, the character of Jason, Pamela, the Crystal Lake name, and the trademark for the Friday the 13th title was owned by New Line Cinema, while Paramount owned the footage of the first 8 films and the remake rights. The companies settled their differences and decided to co-produce the film along with the help of Platinum Dunes Entertainment. Platinum Dunes brought us the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and the Halloween remake. This movie will focus on Jason, will take place at Camp Crystal Lake, and Jason will have his beloved hockey mask. This is the 12th in the series, 11th if you don't count Freddy vs. Jason, and 9th if you go by the Friday the 13th title, set to be released on a Friday the 13th in 2009. That's all the details I have so far. Platinum Dunes is also gearing up to reinvent the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. They're going to start the whole thing over from scratch. This project is still in its infancy. Not much is known, but Robert Englund has made it public that he will not be taking part in this movie. So, very sad day for Nightmare on Elm Street fans. It also has been announced that they're going to remake the Evil Dead movie. You guys remember Evil Dead, Sam Raimi's low-budget cult classic. They're going to remake it. Now, once again, this one is in very early development. Not much is known, but Sam Raimi will write it. No word on whether Bruce Campbell is going to sign on to come back as Ash. Personal note, if Bruce Campbell doesn't come back as Ash, I'm not watching it. Don't remake it. Just leave it a cult classic. Don't bastardize it. Now, one more huge budget remake. It's coming out next year, 2009, starring Anthony Hopkins, Benicio del Toro, and Hugo Weaving. Yes, it is a remake of the Lon Chaney Jr. classic, The Wolfman. Gotta be some eye-popping effects in that, and you great actors in it. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Excited about that. That is currently in production. So that's all I have. Little thought on Big Chuck and Little John. If you don't know who they are, they got a YouTube page, YouTube channel. I believe it's managed by my buddy Big Dumb Mike, Big Chuck and Little John. Go check them out. That's all I have, folks. Until next time. Oh, and since I got my computer running, I can probably start doing some, some how-to videos again, and my very, very own remake. I'm going to remake the Jason hockey mask tutorial for a couple special requests out there. It's coming, guys. Don't worry, it's coming. Till next time, this is Dr. Creepy saying, stay twisted and sleep with the lights on.